What's up, everybody? Mirage here. Now we are doing a character tier list of the Telltale's Walking Dead. Talking about every character known to man, which is ridiculous. They put every fucking character in here, from background characters and all. It don't even freaking matter who it can be. But I have every single character in here. I already made the list, but I'm just gonna show y'all what I have and reasons why they are there. So let's have some fun. So the Who list is pretty much, I don't give a fuck about any of these fucking characters. Like, I don't care who they are. I don't give a fuck. I barely remember half these fucking characters. And even Michonne's husband right here, I think y'all can see my mouse moving. Like right here. Like, he didn't even do nothing for the story. Half these motherfuckers I just don't even fucking care about. So, the next list is the hater list. And I mean, I hate every last one of these fucking characters. As you can see on this fucking list, I hate every motherfucker with a passion. Sarah, come on, man. I feel like, is that really? I feel like that should be self-explanatory right there. She's top. You know what? I wouldn't even say top, because her and Bonnie are like neck and neck with each other. You know what? Actually, let's go ahead and switch that real quick. Because not gonna lie, Sarah was a kid. Now she wasn't really. She was a kid, but not really. But like, Bonnie is a grown as adult, and she acting the way she acted in season 2. Ooh, that shit pissed me off. And I know I didn't play the 400 Days Later series, but I've watched it. And the only reason why I didn't play it because it didn't mean anything to the story to me. Like, it just didn't mean anything, so I didn't play it. But Bonnie ain't shit. She was fucking another guy, fucking another girl's husband. She ain't shit. She lied to us, blah blah this, blah blah that. Oh, I fucking hate her. Sarah, on the other hand, I hate her. I get she's a kid, but fuck, isn't that Carlos's fault though? But still. Still a bitch. And this is that that's what's his name's you know, hold up, let me switch that. Let me put her right here. You put him right here. I hate him. I hate Nesbitt. Even though I did steal from him. No cap, I did steal from that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I feel like he was lying, and he was lying. The sister, like, that's the sister right there. She fine and she fall fine and dandy. It don't fucking matter. Like, nothing happened to her. It don't even fucking matter to me at this point, because I fucking hate both of them. Rogue, fuck that bitch. I don't like her. I don't give a fuck. Season 3, she thought she was badass and shit. All that jazz. Fuck that bitch. I don't like her. 400 Days, him. Like I said, I watched it. I think he was a, I don't even know if I can say that, but he raped some people. So that's a no-go. Ben was he sells so much. He pissed me off every episode. He pissed me off every fucking episode. For some reason, I still kept that nigga. I should have just dropped it. Honestly, I should have just dropped his ass. Him for season 3's not on first episode. He was on demon timing the whole time. I just didn't like him. Nick, trash character. He's the most, probably the trashiest character I have ever had in the story. Him, he shot AJ. So that's off rip. That's that. I feel like that's a no-go point right there. She shot my girl on Mead. Gotta go. Dog bit Clementine. Gotta go. That was from the show one that I just played. She was just a bitch. I just didn't like her. And like, I don't know why. It just feels like the common sense wasn't common sensing. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like, I'm pretty sure she has never encountered Michonne or any of them, but she encountered the other people, right? But all of a sudden she feels like, oh my god, we've been together this whole time. It's just like, if I was together for the whole time, how come you barely just realized that? I don't know why. The common sense was a common sense to me. Kanye West, wherever his fuck his name is, I don't give a shit. I hate him. I hate him so much. I hate half of these motherfuckers. He was a decent character. He was. But I don't like him because he shot Javier's daughter. Not daughter, but like niece or whatever. Him, Dick Ryder. Cannibal bitch, not fucking with her. They were going to portray us anyway, so gotta go. Alright, now we are in the F category. Now, these are characters that I just don't like. Cannibal dude. Off rip, man. I would have put him in hated, but like I can't put everybody in hated. I already have a whole Who list as is. Gotta go. And he was freaky. He was freaky anyway. He shot a girl. Gotta go. Police officer. We only met him like the first 5-10 minutes, but that nigga was hating. He was hating a little bit. He was a little hater. But that nigga died anyway. He tried to kill Lee. Gotta go. Her, I just didn't She was disrespectful as fuck. She was talking about how she gonna put an arrow between my balls. Like, that type of shit is that? But she was spitting facts though about them, so I would give her that. But don't like her. 10. Oh, wait a minute. Putting 10 and hate it because he sold. Her, I didn't like her either. Even though she had a great ending to her story. Don't get it wrong. When she died, I ain't gonna lie. Well, like before she died, she was going crazy. She wanted her brother to die and all that jazz, which is crazy. Jane. Oh, Jane. You was cool for a hot minute, but then you did that shit to Kenny. Why the fuck would you put a baby at risk just to prove a point? I'm not mad that I didn't kill Kenny. I'm glad you died. I'm glad she died. Fucking this Whisper nigga. He was cool. He was a cool addition to the story. Like him a lot. The problem was that nigga is that he was getting upset that AJ was killing at a young age, which is crazy. Okay, I found out that AJ was 5 years old or something, like 5, 6, 7, which is crazy. But it makes sense for where he was at, especially if Clementine was teaching him everything. It's like, yeah, but like, I hated him. I swear to God, I would have been shot him. I'm sorry, a long time ago I would have shot him. Her from season 3, I forgot where she was the doctor in that one place. She sold too. I didn't like her either. I didn't like her at all one bit. She was cool character at first, and then she betrayed us at the end. This nigga that tried to that kidnapped Clementine, I would have put him in hated, but his character was okay, but still gotta go. You kidnapped the little girl. It's crazy. Black chick. Who is she again? I'm gonna put her in who? Him selling pretty much put your own people and selling them to another group of people to fight in war. This girl right here, even though it was funny as shit, but it was also annoying as fuck. It was in season 1 when she was like, no, like, bitch, calm the fuck down, alright? You dying already. Why you gotta do all that hollering and screaming for? Her, she was a part of season 4 in that group that was grabbing kids and shit, which was crazy to me. Another cannibal down there. This character right here, I forgot what happened to him. What the fuck happened to him? He got bit. You know what? I'm putting them in who? What's her name? It was Kenny's girlfriend in season 2. She was just not made for this world. Her, she pointed a gun at my boy, Javier's brother. He pointed a gun at me, my brother, my wife, and my kid and all that. You know, she kind of tripping. She got to go down. Doctor, cool dude, but not all that. And the last two, I said, I just don't like them. I just don't like them. Now we're going to D. No homo. Larry, he's higher than most of these motherfuckers in here. He wasn't really a bad guy. He was just a dick to Lee. That was it. That's the only reason why he's higher than a lot of these motherfuckers here. This character, good character, but I can't. I don't know. Her character, I didn't like how she flipped. You know what I mean? She hated Clementine at one point, and then she loved Clementine at another point. It's just like, you very flip-floppy. You know what I mean? She's very flip-floppy. You was a dick at first, and now you want to be cool with me. 400 days. He was a good guy, but that nigga had to go. Not mad. Gabe was the annoying character in the story. Gabe was cool for a little bit. Then he got real annoying, blah blah this and blah blah that. Nigga want to go with his dad, even though he was a bitch. Like, come on, nigga. I've been taking care of you for the past few years, and you gonna go with your little crazy ass dad? Even though that was cool, but still, no, gotta go. She was a character for a little bit of the story. She's just not like, the best character. She offers herself because she got bit. But, yeah, like I said, she's better than a lot of these motherfuckers down here. That's all I'm gonna say. Character from Michonne, I forgot what her name was already. I hated her because we got dragged into her bush and she tried to drag us down with it. Didn't like it. Who was this character? Oh, that nigga stole the boat. I hate him. Carlos, worst dad. Worst dad in the apocalypse. That nigga tried to shoot Clementine. No, trying to shoot Gabe. Gotta go. He died in the Michonne, and he was just too reckless for me. He was too reckless. He wanted to die, so I gave it to him. Now we about to start heading the good part of the tier list. The cow. Cow ain't do nothing wrong to me, and plus it started with a C, so why not put the cow in C tier? Pete, great character. We just didn't get enough of him. And that's the sad part about it. We got him in the first episode, chill dude. He believed Clementine when she said she got bit by a dog, but everybody else was tripping. But he was a solid character all around. We just didn't get enough for him. That's why he's in C. This dude right here, you get to choose between her and what's her name? The girl like that was a reporter. I forgot what her name was. Carly. Now, if he would have lived, he actually would have been a very good addition to the group because he actually did a lot more stuff, and he was actually kind of like, what's the word? He was a very nerdy dude, so he knew a lot of stuff. So he was a cool character. This dude, he didn't need to get his leg chopped off. We didn't have to eat his leg. Like, well, they didn't have to cook him. I just felt bad for the dude. He there. You know what I mean? This dude right here from season 4, not a bad dude. You know, he's pretty chill or whatever. And then, you know, the big girl right there, you know, they got together. You know what I mean? I was kind of shocked by that. But, you know, I would say these two characters are not bad. I like these two characters. They're just decent characters. The dad in the Michonne story. Nice dude. All he wanted to do was protect his family. We literally met him second episode. Gone. I'm like, whoa. That was just like, he's just a decent person. He died so quick that I don't know, that like I literally jumped when that happened. Oh, I don't even know. It shocked me because he was actually a pretty decent person. I forgot what his name was. Cool dude from season 3. That's the grandma from season 3. Have her there. He didn't need to die over some goddamn berries. Him, Lewis, he's at the bottom because I don't think he's the best character. But that nigga, he played around too much. Yes, it's always good to have a goofy person in the group, but he always wanted to play around all the time, and that was the problem. Kate, decent character, kind of annoying so every now and then. She wanted to leave, and then she wanted to help the people. It's like, which one do you want? Like, I mean, even though it was her fault that she ran through there like that crazy, but it's like, girl, you gotta pick a side now. And then she had Javier and her brother pick between each other. That was not fair. She just didn't need to die. She was a decent character. Even though it was kind of her fault that she didn't say nothing to the group, she should have said something to the group because it's kind of fucked up sending people off. But she was just trying to keep everything cool. She wasn't that bad of a character. Him, dick at first, but cool later. This is the girl I'm talking about that Bonnie killed. I gushing out and everything. She didn't need to die. Kenny's wife, sweetheart, love her to death. I hate that she took herself out. That's crazy to me. Herschel's stepson, Sean, cool dude. He just wanted to help the group out and he died. That sucked. He was part of the boat group. Decent dude. Chronic masturbator. He became cool later on, but you still you a chronic masturbator, bro. You wicked as hell. On Herschel's farm, there's one dude, cool as hell. Grandpa, you can't go wrong with that one. You just can't go wrong with that one. So let's go to B tier. All right, guys, we in B tier. We at the good part of the list now. My girl, Krista. Great character in season 1. Great addition. She helped out. She was down for action. Looking after Clementine. She's off rip better than half these motherfuckers on this list. Carla, I could be saying her name completely wrong. It's the second one. We literally got her for like what? 1 episode or 2? Like just maybe just 1 episode. Boom. We never saw her again. All around cool character. But she just dipped. I'm just like, what the fuck? I wish we got more story from her. Also, I found out in the Walking Dead that has all of them in one, you can actually shoot her because if you think about it, right after that, you don't see her no more. You know what I mean?
Lee, shoot this fucker!
These two right here are pretty much together. Him and his boyfriend. If Nick didn't kill his boyfriend, we wouldn't be in the mess that we're in right now. We probably would have had more help. But Nick killed his boyfriend. Like, what the fuck is wrong? And then he died. Bro, Duck, come on, bro. Even though he was annoying at first, but at the end of the day, he was just as much of a kid as Clementine was. He had more of a kid mindset than Clementine. Clementine was like right in the middle. She was mature at one point and then childish at one point. She's like perfectly in the middle. That was my Robin, dog. That was my Robin. Carver, no joke, no cap, was probably one of the best villains in the entire Walking Dead Telltale series. No cap, he was a menace, didn't give a fuck what he had to do to get to where he needs to go, and he was just ruthless. But the problem is, the group that we were with didn't like him because, you know, we got in prison or whatever. It's just like, who really wants to stay there? Now, who really wants to stay there if you're being in prison? Like, you being treated shit. You getting treated like shit, and then some days he'll let y'all go without eating for like a day or two. Like, no, crazy. He had to go, but best villain in my opinion. Lily, I would say she's probably second best villain in the show. Good character development. We got to know her the first 3 episodes, right? Like the first 3. She can be a dick. She wanted to be the leader, but the thing is, she was too reckless and worried about her dad. And then when her dad died, she was focused on being the leader, and then she became a dick. But then she killed my girl, whatever. She had to go. Too reckless. And honestly, Javier's brother, I keep forgetting what some of these characters' names were because it's been a while. Cause I played the shit out this game for a hot minute. They're pretty much neck and neck. I'm not gonna say Javier's brother was a villain. I'm not mad at those two. I liked him a lot. Clementine's girlfriend in my story. Like her, no issues at all. Nothing wrong with her. She was just all around. She was a little bit dickish in the beginning, but she grew on you a lot. Alvin, made me mad at Alvin. Alvin was just an all around good guy, just as much as this guy in the Michonne story. Javier's niece, she did need to die. That was fucked up. I'm not gonna lie to you, that shit was fucked up. Like, it felt like they were going somewhere with that character. I really, really liked her. And then boom, kill her off. I was really upset about that. But I liked her a lot. Afro dude, you need someone that can cook in the group. And he was solid the whole time. No cap. And honestly, now, let me go ahead and put Luke right here in 3rd place. I'm gonna put Luke in 3rd place. Only because I felt like Luke, he kept the group together. Like, no cap. I felt like without him or Kenny, I felt like the whole thing would have went to shit. Luke was like, I guess you could say like the good, and Kenny was the bad, but he was bad with good intentions, but Luke was just good all around. He didn't really want to hurt people or whatever. He just wanted to live and survive. But I liked him as a character. Okay, now we at the A-list right now. Kenny top. Kenny all the way to the top. Everybody on this list, anybody that's under him, is like no match. I'm sorry. All around good dude. He lost his family, saved Lee, saved Clementine. He tried his best to do everything. He was just not mentally stable. But when he had Alvin, he wanted everything good for that kid. And that just shows how much of a good character he really is. He was just messed up in the head a little bit. Herschel. I'm pretty sure I said this a lot in the Telltale game, but this is based off the comic book. Telltale is based off the comic book. So I'm going off based off the comic book with him. Even though we only got a little bit of development with him, he was still a good character in the comic book too. And in the show, he served his purpose there. That was it. We got to see what happened to Sean, because they mentioned that in the show and in the comic book. We never seen what his stepson looked like. We saw Sean. We finally saw how he died. I like that tie-in together. Like that a lot. So pretty, like I said, it's pretty cool. Glenn, can't get mad at Glenn. Honestly, there's pretty much nothing you can say about Glenn. I'm sorry, but you can't. He's just that good of a character. Carly. Top tier. She know how to shoot, have my boy Leaf back, and all that jazz. Can't go wrong with her at all. Hobo. I'll call him Hobo. I wish we got more character development from him, because we literally had him for like half an episode, 1.5 episode, and he died. That sucked. Because he was just a good dude all around. He didn't need to die like that. If he didn't get involved with this group, he probably would have still lived. Javier, good character. Even though people say that season 3 was the worst one, but honestly, not gonna lie to you, it was a good, it was like kind of out the blue how we didn't get involved with Clementine's story a lot. Like, we got flashbacks and stuff like that, but it was just like, it was like, okay, we gotta find out a little bit about her story. But the crazy thing is about like that story is that the story is actually pretty good. It's just people didn't like the fact that Clementine wasn't the main focus. But his story was good. I like his story a lot. Omid didn't have to die. Love him. He's one of the good characters. Funny, charismatic, all that jazz. Like, he didn't have to die. I hate that shit so much. The dog, it's a dog. Now we are at top of the tier list. This is S tier, best characters in the entire game. No, actually, no, we're gonna start at the end. I'm gonna cover the rest of these motherfuckers. I'm gonna cover them. Jesus, come on, bro. Jesus knows martial arts. He's a caring dude. He know, like I said, he know how to fight. Cool, chillest motherfucker in the whole fucking game. And like, you can't really fuck with Jesus. He's just that nigga. He just that nigga. Michonne, in my opinion, better than Jesus, but I feel like they pretty much neck and neck at this fucking point. But Michonne's story, we only got 3 episodes of it, but it was a great mini series. Like, we actually got to find out, like, after the war with Negan and all that jazz or whatever, we got to find out what happened to her when she came back from the boat, which I thought was really cool because, like I said, this thing is based off the comic books. So we got to see what she was doing on her journey, and that's what she dealt with. And I thought that was pretty cool. Third place, even though he's a menace, my boy Alvin Jr. Not gonna lie to you, he's pretty much Clementine and Lee all in one. Now, I still don't know who the baby daddy is for real. I'm leaning more towards Carver. Carver was like a menace to society and didn't joke around a lot. Alvin had that in him a lot, but then he had the good part of Clementine and like Alvin too. You don't know who the actual baby daddy is, but it looked like it was Alvin's baby. But I'm kind of leaning towards Carver for some reason. I don't know why, but I am. But overall, good character. Now, the next character, it was really hard to pick between these two because they both serve a good purpose in this story. But second place will have to go to Lee. We'll have to go to Lee. And like, Lee was the first reason why we even got this story. He was the main character first. Cared about Clementine. He didn't let his past affect what was going on now at the point in the zombie apocalypse. He did everything to protect her and his group and all that jazz to save Clementine, even though he was already bit. He could have just gave him and left, but no, he did his best to go with to get her to go with Krista and Omi. He did his best. Overall, best character, and then we got to see him again in season 4. I felt like that was really fan service because, don't get it wrong, like, Lee was the reason why for almost everything that happened to Clementine. Number 1, you should already know who it is off rip, and that's Clementine, bro. Like, come on, Clementine is Telltale, The Walking Dead. Clementine was like the main character throughout this entire fucking thing. She's the best character. She pretty much Lee, but she lived throughout the bite, unlike Lee did. She is pretty much everything, even though she's gonna be walking around with no leg, but she's still alive. I feel like that really like handicapped her a lot. I honestly felt like they should have bit her hand instead of her foot because now she's very handicapped. And that shit sucks. But the thing is, Alvin Jr. is gonna take over that role. And I feel like Alvin Jr. would be a great thing though for him. But like, Clementine's story is over. Like, you know, we've seen what she's gone through, and I feel like she's gonna be fine regardless if she has one leg or not. Yes, that's the end of the video, guys. Hope y'all guys enjoy. Leave a like, comment down below what's your favorite part of the video, and let me know if y'all agree with my tier list on the Walking Dead Telltale thing. Just let me know, okay? This is my tier list, and I hope y'all guys enjoy. Leave a like, comment down below what's your favorite part of the video. Subscribe if you're new. Follow all my social medias in the description down below, and I will see y'all in the next video.